It's been a while, hasn't it? Did I see a ghost? I guess you're all wondering where I've been. It's a very good question, isn't it? Cue the intro and we'll talk a little bit first before we get to the movie. Yeah, this is the new look. Deal with it.
It's like a movie. It's a B-movie show.
So, where have I been for the last month and a half? Well, besides a little burnout, I've been in the hospital. I had an infection, got dealt with, but I'm back, and we're dealing with reviews again. And the first review I'm doing is a Malaysian found footage film. So we're kind of continuing back from where we started originally with found footage. So, what is the movie we're looking at? Well, I'm not going to try to butcher the original title of the film. So, the translated title is The Haunted Cinema. And it features a YouTube channel that dealt with horror-themed videos, essentially haunted locations. It is run by a man called Hatta, and he originally left his team because they were faking horror footage, basically faking haunted videos. However, Hatta goes missing, and his brother starts investigating on where he went. He's assumed dead, but he then finds out that Hatta was investigating a cinema where the owner had committed permanent game over, because I have to jump around YouTube's hoops if we ever want to be monetized. And so he was contacted by a user, 00345. That's the actual user's name. And so his brother decides to get the gang back together so that they can investigate this mysterious theater cinema thing. And they bribe someone so that they can get into the cinema. They hire a freelancer to do all the tech stuff. And ultimately, shenanigans happens. One of the theaters is teleported them into what appears to be the set of Fatal Frame 7. And they ultimately get picked off one by one by a cult. And user 00345. Now, the reason I'm not mentioning names is I think that the other names have been butchered by the subtitles. They seem to be, although professionally done, a few of the names seem to be weirdly translated. Like, one does not name, I hear it, but it does not seem to be properly, translated. I think it's supposed to be Said, but it says Said. It says S-A-I-D. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be in the movie, so I'm not going to try to say names, honestly. So, I'm sorry if people expected me to say names. I'm not going to do it, because I do not want to butcher anyone's name. I'm only doing Hatta because I can actually pronounce that one. So, congratulations to me for actually knowing how a name works. Now, I mentioned the plot. I mentioned the bare minimum. Why should you look this film up? I honestly enjoyed how the film went ahead. And I'm sorry if I'm stuttering a little bit. I'm back into the groove, but my brain is still on autopilot. So, why talk about this film? Why recommend it even? Because of the atmosphere and the editing, essentially. The movie is edited very well. It essentially feels like you're watching a YouTube video. Not one of my videos, obviously. This show is the show has the budget of a controller with no controls on it. So, but it feels like a well done YouTube video edit. Essentially a very long YouTube video. And I wanted to keep going till the end. It's essentially a very great dive into madness as it keeps going on. The first half is essentially the build-up, which is great, honestly. as you see Hata try to build this YouTube channel on actual ghost hunting, you know, it's ruined because of how the others are acting, and they want to make, you know, just make gotcha videos of fake ghost footage. But, you know, Hata really cares about, you know, ghost stuff. Then you have the second half where his brother is trying to find him because he thinks he's still alive. And they go to this theater, and it's revealed something really bad is happening here, and Hota might have gotten hurt. I'm not going to reveal the twist of the film, because there's actually, like, a few twists. For one, it's revealed that something might have been worse involving this theater. Something might have been worse involving something earlier in the film, actually. There's actually some interesting twists in this film. But as it stands, there's way more to talk about in terms of the actual film. There's some great editing tricks involving drones, camera work, lighting. There's a great editing trick at the end involving a hallway. It's really, really trippy. There's some really fucked up moments in the film itself. It's great seeing the brother character just descend into madness. It's really horrifying. I mean, it's a found footage film. I'm just gonna say it. They're all dead by the end. But just the falling into madness is truly interesting in this case. Now, obviously I had to pirate the film. I'm not gonna like beat around the bush. But if you could find the film with subtitles, there was a sub-rip with this film. It's definitely worth watching. That's one of the best things about this. Trying to find these new films, find interesting new films. It's always nice finding these new interesting international films. It's called The Haunted Cinema, and as you can see behind me, I have the poster, Wayang Puaka. I believe that's the actual pronunciation, so maybe I didn't butcher it. Yay me! So, not the longest review, I will say, but I will say also this. We're going to have more reviews coming up. Probably not every week like always, like I used to be, but I will be trying to get them out every 2 weeks, if I can. So, keep watching the streams, keep watching our shorts, like and subscribe if you like the videos. If you don't like them, please leave a dislike and tell us what you don't like about them. So, I'm David Phillips. Follow us over on the Twitch. Follow us here on YouTube. I'm sorry I'm yawning. It's hot outside. I'm sorry about the noise. That's the air conditioning, honestly. And I will see you all next time. Here it is, your moment of zen.
Dougal's doing a funeral! You let Dougal do a funeral!
Sorry about